taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. First down. Looking right, this one caught. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He fires this throw and he's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now it's second down here. On the ground, it's Murray. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out, the pass rush gets home. That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Defense showing blitz here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Mizzou, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defensive penalty makes it 2nd and 9 now for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Thorne. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw. Get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That's a big hit at the end, but they want a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. This time it's complete.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
It's a toss to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
It's a draw to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Grab near the sticks. It's Murray. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And Kirk is Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Murray. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Murray. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Missouri.
Fresh set of downs, first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout.
He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they call a run. They stop him, but it's a first down. This offense trying to get going is putting together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Humphreys. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On the run, it's Murray. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Fighting off the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thorne. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Breaking free at the 35. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Kramer. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Kramer. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The sure hands. It's Murray.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They call the draw play here. As the first down is still going. He stopped and bucked. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Humphreys. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is blocked down. Gets to start with the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time, a completion. Well, a huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Short connection to the tight end here. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the single back takes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Making people miss. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. He'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down. They're signaling incomplete. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it.
Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard game, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thorne. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Thorne. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Trojans looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. The shotgun running play call. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. And the Trojans keep the football on the move. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That ball snagged for a completion. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's picked for a 3rd down tonight. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that play.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And here's the handoff. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Heading left after the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And Kirk is Missouri with the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Murray. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Missouri. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out. It's Thorne. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and
here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Trojans pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Breaks an open space. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Trojans with first and 10 here.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Here we go on fourth down. Powers through. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advanced.